Alright, welcome back to Interactive Studios where we showcase the latest and greatest games. I'm your host DJ Beavis. We're going to continue our showcase of the Outer Worlds. So if you got any questions, please do drop them in chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have, and thank you for joining us. If you're on one of our retailer websites, definitely make sure you click on the chat tab so you can interact with us live here in the studio. And let's jump back into it. So we're in the middle of going to visit one of the graves, I believe, for Nyoka. So she's asked to basically visit these graves. But what I might do is see if I can see if this Lost Terminal is in the same location. I've got a feeling it is. But we'll have to wait and find out. So it looks like it is. So we'll go to Hayes' grave first. And then we should hopefully find that, which would be pretty cool.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Got a few slugs here. Nice. Good work. That was a good kill too.
This is new. The way the edges are burnt, I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Why is he all the way over there? So I can't get down here. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we might have to yeah! I love it. I love the screaming. So cool. Alright, yeah, looks like we have to go this way. Nice. Good kill. This is crazy. What's that over there? Fallbrook Crossroads discovered. So where's this go to?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Okay. Let's have a look. See what's going on here. Found another location. Fallbrook. This area is huge. Such a giant area. It's crazy.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. No reservation? No problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand? Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. I got a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Punch him in the eye.
Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome. Suit yourself. Ow! What was that for? You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. I run my Sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Wink. Oh, this is too good. There's nothing really in here, is there? Oh, 36 armor, look at that. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Was that to buy? That was to buy, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. What am I doing? 380. That's crazy. It's a lot of junk that I don't need. I don't want to steal from these fine people.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
Just got back from delivering to that house with a strange family.
Smell like ground meat and splashes with blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Borstwurst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret.
Insurance agent. What's the insurance agent selling? Let's have a look.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Okay.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
That's pretty
That
funny.
policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss. One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Sudden lunar implosions. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, let's get out of here.
What are you looking at?
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay. Here she is, Catherine Manley.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
That's hilarious.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy? I do admire blunt honesty, so I'm willing to give a business arrangement between us a try. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs. doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
What do you got?
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? Splendid. We appear to be of the same mind.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Oh. A lot of junk, so I might sell that stuff. There's nothing else in here.
Ain't in the mood. Wait. Ain't in the mood to chat.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you... don't mind being in her debt.
You know how their smoke are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
Interesting. So we're gonna go and try and find these sprats. It should be good.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar
a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch,
Okay, looks
well,
like it's
gotta admit,
inside.
you're
Okay,
tougher
that's
than I
weird.
expected.
Right. Looks like it's in the south floor, maybe. It's weird. So it looks like it's...
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Always imagine Fulbert with me.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Got it. Inside voices.
Once we retrieve those, so now we go back.
Ain't looking...
Ain't looking for... I think I'll go for a swim.
Oh, I'm glad I came through the waterfall. That's pretty cool. Oh, plasma launcher. That's pretty crazy. We just found a plasma launcher and a whole bunch of goodies behind that waterfall. So I mean, it's always good to explore. It's pretty cool. Another vending machine discovered.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my Sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them. Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
Punch him in the eye.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to go back to where we were.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door! Damn it all! Now look what you've done! It'll take me ages to round them up
What's
again.
going on, buddy?
State your purpose, or get
Thanks
out of
for
my
the
face,
sticker.
domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Yeah, it did, yeah. They're pretty cool. They're really cool. Ew. That's a huge mini melon.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I think you've given them enough anxiety for one day. I'll just look.
Yeah, sprats are cool, but if they attack you, though, they're not.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time. Sure, they're Raptidon fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves in their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them? That deranged piece of sprat shit! If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, you're cut. Plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Nice.
Hit me. I won't even hit back. Sure it is. Wink.
That's pretty funny. We already punched him in the eye. Oh, so good. It's pretty cool.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending. Down they go!
This is crazy.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak while you're in the river. One. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Oh, look it up!
See if anything's behind this waterfall. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. Interesting. That's hilarious.
Something's not right.
Oh, you are in for it now.
We did it!
Nice.
Here they come!
Returning fire!
identify. Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself. Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Factory's back online. Oh wow. So there was an issue like with the worst. And they still sent it out. Ew. That's gross.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Hey Miss Noss, how are you? Good. Very good. Just enjoying Outer Worlds. It's crazy. So much to do in this game. Maintenance logs. Nice. That's cool. Right, so we just called in the elevator. Weapon parts. Okay, that door's locked.
Systems.
What?
Here they come.
Jumping in shadows here.
On your right, Captain.
That was crazy. We take care of those guys first.
You, hold it. Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout? I'm darn well thinking about it.
Nah.
Well, since you asked me real nice. Fine. I'll let it slide. Just this once, mind you.
It's too funny. Maybe I can get on a conveyor belt. there's the
Careful
elevator
out
there. Oh yeah. Nice. No worries, buddy. You're welcome.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
Thanks, Reaper.
Certain things
Lost.
require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Nice.
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
You could jerk on your lifetime support of Borst.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits. According to whom? No, I don't see the advantage to me. Besides, didn't anyone tell you? The king don't bow to demands, nor stoop to negotiations, friend. Never mind. Never I should mind? I will never you right up your dark... I mean... All right. Yes. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
I don't want a lifetime supply of Borst. It's disgusting.
Piss. And I had hoped it might not come to this.
Yeah. Let's clean out his fridge. It was 2 elevators? I didn't realize it was 2 elevators. It's crazy. This is too good. Alright, Alright, so we got that one done. So we return back to Catherine. Boss taste testing station. Ugh. Oh, that takes me back to the wilderness, actually. What if I go back through the factory?
Busy worker is a happy worker.
Hold it right there.
Incoming!
Okay, where's the map? So what have we got left? Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. So what have I got? I got a couple of new weapons. Ooh. Plasma launcher. Deadeye rifle. Ooh. What's so she's in combat. So I guess it's all done, like I'm all completed here. There's nothing else that I can do in there. Yep, that's it, it's all done. Give it that one. So what's a... Oh, light machine gun, 533 DPS. That's crazy. We'll leave that. What's Pavotti got? She's got the pistol. But I reckon she could go with the plasma launcher. I should do better with that. And we could probably give her pulse hammer? Actually no, because it's smaller, isn't it? I think that's it. I think that's all. Yeah. Okay. What have I got? So I've got the pistol. Probably just break down everything else. Alright, let's break all this stuff down. Get rid of anything that's below 15. Anything below 15 to get rid of. So I don't need it. I want to keep stuff that's above because that way I can give it out to my teammates. Alright, so what I'll do, let's look at what she's wearing. Okay, so she's only got 12 armor, right? She's got hiking gear on. Let's give her the leaded armor. We'll also give her the 24 helmet for body. So she's got 17. I'll give her that helmet. She's got the retrofitted heavy powered armor. I'll give her the I'll give her that. And then I'll break down the rest. What have I got on again? I'm pretty sure that I'm okay. Yeah, I'm 23. So I can easily just break down the rest and then use whatever I get from it to rebuild. So I can tinker with my weapons here. get out of here. I think we're pretty much done here. Alright. Yeah. Thanks, F for the follow. Espa. One second, guys. Sorry, guys. Just 2 seconds.
Ready when you are.
It's very weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Very weird.
The hunters wait patiently.
Yes, they
No
do.
prey arrives, the hunters leave hungry.
Yes, they do. They certainly do. Just trying to fix something up. It's all good. Something that shouldn't have that glitched out, but we fixed it. All good. Computers. Nice. Good shot. Oh, that is awesome. I love how they turn to dust after they've like disappeared. So you can still collect stuff, you've just got to walk up to the dust pile. But the problem is if it's the same color as the road, they blend
This
in.
factory offers the loveliest aromas.
Here they come!
Just leave them alone. We're gonna go back and see, we'll go back and see this lady. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love how they end up getting a broken leg. Ah. Forlorn crossroads discovered. Nice. Alright, let's get into... let's go and deliver this stuff to this lady. Catherine.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay?
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of...
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
Yeah, it's good. But you know what? Even if you play it on Game Pass, he's still supporting the devs anyway, man. Just so you know. And that's what's so good about it.
You ain't wrong, but I prefer a man of vice myself. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem. That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Alright, done. So those missions are now done, guys. Yes. Alright. So what we're going to do is I need to... do the Star-Crossed Troopers. So I need to do this way. Alright, let's go through the door.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day and... boom. I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
What's this over here? Looks like an old town. Abandoned relay station. Oh, Stay away from that. Oh, stay away from that. I'll go this way. Much safer. Maybe. Oh yeah.
Don't mess with us.
Oh, so good.
The caves back east are safest. You can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Yeah, nice. The mana queens. Yeah, I don't want to mess with those things. Try and stay away from them. Oh. Yeah. Love the slow-mo. So good. Okay, so we're at Hayes'
Rats.
grave.
Let's clear this sulfur sod
No worries.
out so Hayes can rest in peace.
No worries, buddy. Okay, so we've got a Raptidon Colossus. So this guy might be a little bit tougher to beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get up high somewhere. So I can snipe him. Or can I get up there? Here we go. Here we go.
Fun. Nice one.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Yes. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so we got Hayes' grave, which is good. God eating himself, doing the right thing.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so. Well, shit, I'm working on it, all right? You think I like lying awake at night? You think I like stewing on the similarity between rap screams and my friend's death throes? I'll get there. Quips from you ain't gonna help me along the way, so stow it. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Oops.
What's up?
I think I upset her.
Let's see. We've gone too far. Double back to the river. What's up? Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns. What's up?
Stay away from that Manny Queen. She's bad news. Where's this guy? Devil's Peak Caverns. I guess I gotta go through the caverns. Okay. Let's try the caverns. Oh, this is going crazy.
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left, then up and over.
And of course, there's gotta be a mini queen there. Come on. Really? Do I have to battle it? Maybe I could sneak around. Maybe she won't notice me. Maybe if I sneak.
Incoming, Captain! Tunnel here. Ah, shit. That's a big one. You can tiptoe around to the left or go in guns blazing. Up to you. I vote the latter. The hell? Look up. What's he doing up there?
Who knows, but I want to find out. I don't want to find out, or would rather stay away from it. So where do I have to go this way? This is crazy. This game is unreal. Definitely make sure you check your favorite retailers, guys. It is absolutely amazing. As you can see, it's so much fun. And you can also access the game through Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. So definitely do check your favorite retailers for those. You can also go to our About page. We have a few of our favorite retailers there as well too. And it's very cool to check out as well, which is always good. So, see what happens.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey you, get over here. There are marauders up ahead.
Oh no.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know? I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Cool. Cleaned out all the marauders.
Everyone all right?
Yep. They're all dead.
Here they come! Here they go!
Yeah, bro. I've got healing. They all gone. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that was an awesome
must
shot.
have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
This is crazy. This is good. So we're just going into the station.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the doors are on lockdown. Which means you can't leave already.
See about that. That's the last of them. Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Oh, lots of light ammo. Face the intercom. Nice. Where is it?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Oh. Almost, Darren. Almost, buddy. Why, is everything okay, man?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Ah, okay. That's crazy. Oh, that takes me back to the summit. I don't want to do that. The toilets were blocked. That's pretty funny. It's always good to look around because there's so much stuff to collect in this game. Heaps of stuff. It's just unreal.
The last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Oh, nice. We've got a flamethrower. Oh, that's cool.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt.
Nice.
One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Nice. Alright,
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
Nice.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing
This is
delusions,
awesome.
but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last
Nice.
UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
It's pretty good.
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
Nice. This is cool. Alright, so we got that.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know? Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Nice.
Indeed, the information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation.
Nice.
I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
Okay.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck.
Kale ales.
They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Nice.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Oh. And...
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Nah.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
But I think I've got everything. Yeah, I've got everything.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Beautiful. Alright, so we've leveled up again. So we're just gonna... Alright, so we got that one. What do we got? So search the outpost. Alright, so we're gonna go to the outpost. We're gonna go... Oh wow, we got a long way to go. Alright, so there's a lot of work, a lot of stuff here. Right, so we've cleared this area. What do we got? A whole bunch of stuff here. Necklaces, bit cartridges. Still a lot to do though. So we're about, so he's 600 meters, so there's that one. So what's so this one here, I think we have to go, so, so it wants me to do, so that's the terminal. That one is off planet, so that's not even here. That's here as well too. So it's all in the same area. Okay. I'll go this way. Oh, we need to get down.
stinking marauder is a dead or dying.
Yeah, but you guys didn't even shoot them. They didn't even really do anything. That was pretty funny. He hired them and they didn't even shoot him.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know. Up in... Rocket won't do much! Can't get past that armor! Can't get past that armor! No! Protect her!
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, I'm on fire here. Uh-oh. Killed it. Plasma weakness. No. I refuse to accept that. I refuse to accept that. I need more ammo now. I've wasted it all. That Mannequin's hard to kill. Very hard to kill. Oh no, there's another one? Seriously? Alright. Can we run past her? This is hilarious. I'm running away from them. I'm watching out for them. They're monsters. Just trying not to fight them as much. Even though I need to level up it. Just... they're a lot harder to kill than expected. How can I get across here? What's a quick way to get across? I'm running, running, running. How can I get over there? Can I go this way? There's gotta be a way to get over there. There's gotta be a bridge or something.
You hiding?
Down they go!
Perfect. So I can go through here. Oh, too good. Oh, got some more. Oh, crazy. Alright, what we'll do, guys, is we'll have a break. We will be back. As always, thanks for watching. Please don't go anywhere. While you're waiting, please do check for retailers for the Outer Worlds. It is absolutely amazing, a lot of fun. And don't forget, you can also access it through Game Pass and Ultimate Game Pass as well too. We'll be right back, and as always, thanks for watching.